My name is Jay Ellison, and I'm the Director of Outdoor Leadership and Education at Lycoming College. And while it may not look like it right now on this warm summer day, winter is on its way. So, we're going to spend a moment talking about how to prepare for winter travel, whether that be hiking, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing. We're going to give you some tips to stay warm and have fun this winter. Whether you're a beginner or you have experience, we're going to talk about the 3 things that you can do to have a more enjoyable experience in a winter environment. Those 3 things are clothing, nutrition, and hydration. First, let's talk about clothing. A common mistake that many people make is when they go out into a wintry environment, they pull on their giant parka and go outside. Generally, we try to avoid that. Let's say you put on your giant parka and you go cross-country skiing. Cross-country skiing is a very physical activity, and you warm up and you start to sweat. Now, when you take your parka off, you're going to lose a lot of your layers that are keeping you warm, and you could find yourself in the cold. Whereas if you have multiple thin layers, so a fleece, a soft shell jacket, a down jacket, all those things are combined into one giant layer essentially, you can then thermoregulate yourself better by taking layers off, putting layers on, and it'll help you stay more thermoregulated throughout the day as your activity level changes. The next thing we'll discuss is nutrition. Now, this may not be something that your mind jumps to when you think about staying warm in the winter, but nutrition and what you are consuming is incredibly important to helping you stay warm. Think of your metabolism as the fire that keeps you warm inside of you. So if we don't feed that fire, then we're going to have a harder time being warm. And so we have to feed our fire with different types of foods. So let's look at simple sugars. So candy or anything that's a really sugary substance. That acts like the kindling to the metabolism that's inside, or the fire in our metabolism. It is quick burning and it's very hot burning. So let's say you're starting to feel cold. Eating a simple sugar will kick your metabolism into gear and help you stay a bit warmer. However, if we only eat that simple sugar, we're going to be warm for a moment and then we're going to find ourselves cooling off. Once you get your simple sugars in, then you have to start looking at other foods that are going to help keep you warm. And those foods would be complex carbohydrates. So looking at things like brown rice or whole wheat pasta, you can think of those as like the logs on the fire that will burn slowly to help you keep yourself warm in a cold environment. So with these foods, you can use them strategically. Let's say you're going out for a long ski or for snowshoeing. You can plan your meals accordingly to help you keep warm throughout the day. And also, don't forget to snack as you're out there to keep that fire in your metabolism burning to help keep you warm. Another thing that you can do is, let's say you're going to bed into your tent and it's nice and cold outside. Have a hot drink that has lots of sugar in it. That will ramp up your metabolism and help you go to bed warm. And of course, after you've had your meal of complex carbohydrates to keep you warm all night long. So that's just a few things about nutrition that can help you stay warm throughout your day. Lastly, we're going to talk about hydration. This is one of the areas where people fail the most in regards to staying warm in a wintry environment. It's difficult to remember to drink water, essentially. Out here where we are now, it's very hot, so I'm thinking about drinking water a lot because I'm sweating. But if you're out in the snow, you don't feel that sweat, you don't feel like you're thirsty, so it's difficult to remember to drink water. In reality, you expel, even if you're not sweating, you expel tons of fluid just through your respiration, breathing in and out. And so it's important to replace that water because your body needs to be properly hydrated in order to work efficiently and thermoregulate your body. So remember to keep those 3 points in mind when you're moving out into a wintry environment. So follow those 3 guidelines when you're out in wintry environments in hopes to stay a bit warmer to have more fun. So when the snow starts falling, grab your skis or grab your snowshoes and get out there and explore our parks and forests.